Hey VC, it's Blake again. Thanks for I thank everybody who's subscribing to me. I appreciate it, especially you, Trish. I've been watching you. I appreciate you, Trish. Thank you. Well, it's been a long time since my first video. I've been in Colorado for 3 weeks, but I went to about 7 or 8 different stores all over Colorado. I went there after work and weekends, and I'll show you what I found. Here's one I found in Loveland, Colorado. This is a Genesis live album. This is from a tour from 1980. It's called You'll Love Us Live. It's a bootleg. I've never seen this in a store before, so I was pretty pumped. It was only like $8 too, and it's mint, so it's a good find there. Another one is this is David Allen from the band Gong. It's from the early 80s, and you see by the cover, you can kind of tell what music is. The music is, look at the cover and you know what the music sounds like. There's a lot of narrating, and then it goes into some kind of, oh geez, how to explain it? It's a real creepy album, but in a good way, you know. I love it. Super creepy. And here is another David Allen record. It's called Banana Moon. It's got a Robert Wyatt from Soft Machine. Can't remember if there's a cool picture in its gatefold or not. Yeah, here's the gatefold. Yeah, this one isn't like the one I just showed you, but you know, there's a lot more jam, and it's more traditional rock and roll, but it's definitely unique. So I thought I had a really good find here, but I found out it was a repressing, but I'm still glad to have it. Never seen it before. Another one I found in Loveland, Colorado. It's a Joy Division picture disc. It's a interview disc from 1982, so even though it's got Ian Curtis on both sides, if it was done in 82, Ian Curtis has already been dead for a couple of years, so it sucks that he's not on it, but I haven't listened to it yet. Maybe it is an older interview, but I'll find out later. Another one, artist Philip Glass. This is a beautiful record. It's got traditional classical music that sounds boring, but it's modernized just enough where you can really get into it. Sounds like it would be like I wouldn't say a sci-fi soundtrack, but something in the middle. It could have went along with movies like Beetlejuice or Edward Scissorhands, which are both Tim Burton movies. Which I know Edward Scissorhands done by Danny Elfman or whatever, but it's a beautiful record. Some piano, then it gets in some weird electronics, and this cover here, this is a piece of art that was borrowed out of, a picture is borrowed from a museum in Seattle, Washington. It's pretty cool. Here's a couple, I found these both sealed. It's a band called Weather Report. If you're into funk, check this out. This is pretty sweet, especially this one right here. It's all instrumental. You'll hear me saying that a lot, instrumental, because that's what I'm into right now. But yeah, definitely check this one. This one's a later one. You know, it shines in certain areas, but every once and then they'll throw in some weird horns. You know, it's got a more of a commercial sound. It's kind of watered down, but still worth owning. So you see this, check it out. But I'd start off with this one. Found this next one at Rockin' Robins in Fort Collins. It was like a record store slash marijuana dispensary. It's a Postmodern Man by Devo. It's a single. It's got same song like 4 times, different remixes. The cover's kind of cheesy, but I love Devo, so I had to pick it up. I'm kind of all over the place in my collecting, but I love sci-fi things, so even though this is a children's record, I had to pick it up. It's still a sealed copy of $6 Million Man, Bionic Man, book and record set. It's a book, and then the record's tucked in the middle. You can follow along. You know, it's a guy reading a book, and you know, you got your sound effects in the background. Same way with this one. It's a Star Trek 1976 on the Peter Pan label. Yeah, well, that's the stack I had out, but I don't want to make this video too long, but I'll just pull something. Blue Hawaii by Elvis. That wasn't a good pull, but I'm a soundtrack junkie, so I got all kinds of soundtracks like that. Let's pull this one out. It's Blur, Modern Rubbish on the Food record label. This is a reissue. You'll notice in my future videos I have a lot of reissues. You know, I didn't start collecting until 2003, so yeah, I have a lot of originals too, but bear with me through the reissues. But you gotta get it the way I can get it. Now I want to apologize. I'm not doing the. I said I was gonna do a Derek Vaughan review, but as I was looking through the albums, there's half of them I haven't listened to in quite a while, and I want to get an honest review. So sorry about the wait, but it's not gonna happen tonight. Yeah, I'll just wrap this up, and I showed you some of my Colorado finds. There's actually about 20 some more albums I bought there, some better than these. It was a great road trip. I work for the railroad, so that's one of the perks, you know, I get to go to all kinds of different record stores, but yet it's rare because most of the places I work are towns of 300 to 1,500 people, so obviously there's no store around. But there might be a thrift store, and once in a while I find stuff. I thank you guys for watching. Hopefully to get better. I watched my first video and I could barely watch it myself. I'm just happy that I didn't think anybody would watch it. That's how bad I thought it was. But thank you for giving me a chance, and I'll keep getting better. Thank you guys.